Yeah, man. Welcome back to Randingo's Lifestyle. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, man. Yes, guys. Good morning. So we're just waiting on for people to jump on the live. Yeah, we're just waiting on for persons to jump on the live. Yeah? Yes, guys. Today we want to discuss the school bus system in Jamaica that has been implemented in Jamaica recently. Yeah, the government has recently implemented a new school bus system in Jamaica. Yeah, he has acquired some buses. Yeah. Hello, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, guys, let me hear your views on the topic. Remember, as you're coming, please like, up the live. So, guys, as I was saying, we want to discuss the introduction of the school buses or the implementation of the school bus system now in Jamaica. Yeah, there's a whole lot of controversy behind this whole thing. Yeah, man. Some is saying it's a good venture, as well as some is saying it's not so good based on the quality of the buses. So the government had stated that they are not new buses. But they at least they were checked twice by both overseas and local engineers. Yeah, man, local mechanics. Yeah, but people are saying that they don't think they are that reliable. Yeah, because they're not new. They were refurbished and sent to here. Yeah, man. Even the opposition is now coming out. Yeah, and saying it wasn't a good venture. Yeah, so let's hear your views. Yeah, so of course it's been a long journey. Yeah, it's been a long debate, and you know, Jamaica need to get a school bus system on board, Yeah, because of so many things, the safety of our children, yeah, on the roads, yeah, to transfer them back and forth from school, yeah. But there's disadvantage and advantage regarding regarding that bus system. Welcome to all my silent watchers. Silent watchers, welcome, welcome. Welcome, silent watchers. So guys, based on my thinking, I have two opinions. Is that yes, it's a good venture. Yes, our kids will be more safe on the road. Yeah, it's a more comfortable transportation for our children. Yeah, at least yeah, they are more in a better and uniform. They will be traveling in more a better and uniform fashion, right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome to all my silent watchers. Yes, guys. So yes, I was saying it's a good venture. Yes, their safety is being taken into consideration. Yeah, I think it's a good venture. Yeah, but the other side to it, how safe are those buses? Regardless, they have been through the checks, as they said. How safe are those buses? You know, how long will they be able to manage Jamaican terrains and even on roads? Yes, they have been through the necessary check by the by qualified technicians and all of that. But with Jamaica terrain, and how long will they be able to last? Yeah, on our roads in Jamaica. No, Jamaica doesn't have a good road. Jamaica doesn't have many good roads. Good morning, my sister Sandra K. How are you today, my sister? Good morning. Well, my topic for today, what's your opinion on the bus system that has been implemented in Jamaica? The school bus system. Yes, Andrea, so the government has recently procured some school buses, which they had stated that they are not new, but they were refurbished. They're second-hand buses. But now there's a whole controversy on how safe are those buses, how reliable they will be for our children to travel back and forth. Good morning, my sister. Live, Love, Laugh TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live. Yeah, man. Good morning. Live, Love, Laugh TV. Say good morning to everyone. Oh, my sister Sandra K saying, well, they shouldn't be putting no one on refurbished buses. Yes, my sister, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying now. Now there's a whole controversy on how safe those buses are. Although the government has stated that they have been through the necessary checks both overseas and locally. But knowing Jamaica terrain and the roads we have in Jamaica, the terrain is not even so bad, but our roads, how long that those buses will last, how safe they are to travel on. Good morning, my sister Trini Queen. How are you, my sister? Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, guys. So are you seeing my topic this morning? Okay, that's good, my sister Trini Queen. Just had breakfast. That's good, that's good. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back, welcome. I'm not sure what's happening. Not sure what happened a while ago, but internet has been behaving really, really bad, really, really bad. Yeah, so welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. So my as my topic states, what is your opinion on the school bus system that the government of Jamaica has implemented? So he has now implemented a school bus system in Jamaica, which, based on what he said, a portion of those buses supposed to roll out by September of this year. Now there's a whole controversy behind those school buses, because as he has stated that they were refurbished, they're second-hand buses that were procured from overseas. And although he's saying that although they are saying that they were refurbished and they were checked by both international and local mechanics. Now the whole thing behind it is, how safe are those buses? Are they that safe for children? Even the opposition has come out now and has been saying it's it wasn't a good venture. It's a crap. Yes, Sandra K, that's what they're saying. Sandra K is saying the government of Jamaica should do better and get a few new buses. Yes, that's what they're saying, that they should they should have gotten some new buses instead of procure some second and old buses, which I'm agreeing with, because based on these buses now that are refurbished and they're second hand, how safe are those buses in Jamaica with our roads, which not has been good? Our roads are not good. Plus, we have so many terrains, so many hilly terrains. How long are those buses are going to last? It has been years. This has been an issue on the table for Jamaica to come up with a bus system. In my point of view, why didn't he use some of the new JUTC buses for the time being, since he wasn't able to get in some new school buses? Why not? Why didn't he use some of the? No, I wouldn't either. So Sandra K, my sister Sandra K is saying I wouldn't trust those second-hand buses with my kids or grandkids. No, and that's what people are saying now, that they don't trust those buses. And I'm sure he's going to have some issues with those buses because Jamaican roads are not fit. They give even the new ones problem, much less some second-hand buses now you're gonna use. How long are they gonna serve? Because they're complaining that our kids are not traveling safely on the regular transportations. Now there's a comparison regarding public transportation and those second-hand buses. Yeah, in my point of view, if he hadn't, if they didn't even have enough funds to purchase new buses, they had recently gotten some new JUTC buses. Use them for the time being. Use a couple of them for the time being. Now you're thinking about life. Yeah, you're setting our kids' life in jeopardy. I wonder if he had. That's the other thing on the table right now. They're all pumped up now and all kind of, because they hadn't called the date as yet, but they're anticipating for September, which is a whole different topic on its own, because many now are querying. Why choose September when it's back to school? They're anticipating to call it at any moment now or next month. Because they already started campaigning. The campaigns have started. Yeah. And based on what he's saying, he wants to get the buses, a few of the buses out by September also. That some people are saying this whole thing is a whole um brainwash, right? To get everything cramming once is a whole brainwash and then nothing is being done properly. Because if it was me, neither I myself nor my kids would be traveling on those buses. Because Jamaica doesn't have any road for those buses. And then again, they're not in the best of shape. Get some new buses. I think we can do better than that. So we should try to do. God forbid, what if when those buses roll out, something tragic occurs, what the penalty is going to be, what the address is going to be to our parents and family members. We need to take those things into consideration, that they're putting life in jeopardy there. Young ones. Yeah. I think we have grown to a standard now to be more responsible and capable, yeah, of making better decisions. Yeah, we should be mindful of the decisions we take and we make. And the bad thing about it is that I almost sure that 95% of kids that will be traveling on those buses are poor people, children. Yeah, the average man child won't be traveling on those buses. Yeah, that's why they say being poor is a crime, or it's like a crime. Because when you can't afford, when you look at a man who can afford or have his own vehicle that can transport his children or his child versus the man that has to depend on public transportation. You understand? Especially when you're living in certain areas, it's not an easy thing. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. It can be rough. I think he needs to look back and take a look back and take a break and think about this before just pushing them out like that. Seek some more consultation. You understand? Well, you already purchased them, so there's no other way to sell them back or anything. I've seen it in the past already where there's so many complaints and even them go out and been preaching that many of the vehicles in public transportation are not in good shape, and many of them are patched up and you know, so being having this now, it's a whole backlash because it's like you're telling me on one side that this is not good and yet you're doing the same thing on the other hand. It's not good. If he had this in his priority from the beginning, when he went ahead and procured those JUTC buses, he should have saved those money, put it together and let's purchase some new school buses well equipped. And another thing again, that those buses also have to gonna be those buses gonna have to be adjust, because on the other hand the doors are on the wrong side. Now he's going to have to make adjustment to them, putting the doors on the other hand. So that is another thing again, which doesn't really make much sense. He's going to have to pull them down altogether again, and to get those doors fitted on the other side. So it's like, instead of purchase a new car, you purchase a second-hand old car, which you have to spend probably have to spend more than you had paid for it just to get it intact. Which I don't see any sense in that. No, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, he's going to have to probably spend more than he had paid for those buses. No, just to get them intact. Good morning, my sister. Let's Talk TV. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, my sister. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, yeah, at work. Yes, my sister. So the topic today is how what's your opinion on some recent school buses that the government has procured. Now the government has recently went ahead and purchased new some well, not new, but some second-hand school buses, which they're already here, and his plan is to get them rolled out by September. So my sister, Let's Talk TV, saying, I think school bus is a great idea for Jamaican children. No, yes, it's a good venture. We have been waiting on this venture for a year, for many years now. For many years now, but the, the the controversy that lies behind these school buses is that they are second hand. That's one. Are they gonna able to manage Jamaican terrains and Jamaican roads? And also no, they're gonna have to be. Oh, she's saying that she can't hear. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, the doors are on the wrong hand, based on the left and right. I think overseas is you you drive on the right, pass on the left, and here you drive on the right, pass on the left. Yeah, but the whole hello Jamaican Newfie, my brother, welcome, my brother. How are you, my brother, today? Blessings. So, my brother, today my question is what's your opinion on the new school buses that the Jamaican government has procured? Oh, yeah, at work. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for coming in, my brother. Yes, guys. So let me hear your opinions and with opinions, let me hear if there's any other, if we can give any um what is that word I'm looking for? No problem, my brother. No problem. No problem. Yeah. So can we give the government any other idea? Because he's saying that there will be rolled out by September, which is not too far away. Are people gonna trust their children to go on those buses? Is it a case where they're gonna roll out those buses and no one go on them because of thinking about my safety? My sister Sandra K is saying they need to stop being cheap and buy new buses, point blank. Yes, my sister, the whole point of us here, and I think it's a mentality. I think it's a mentality based, and it comes from the top down to the bottom. Is that I understand we are a poor country, yes, and I understand that we are a poor country, yes, but at the same time, our mentality is too low because we there's so the what I've been seeing over the years is when it comes on to freeness or cheapness, that's the thing we go for. We don't aim for better. We don't aim for the best. We aim for handouts and help and all of that. Not saying help is not good, but what type of help? It's not every help is good, and it's not it's when it comes on to help, you have to think wisely. How much is that gonna help you? How much difference is gonna make? No, can't be a good example. As I said before, it's two ways. It's the buses he had since here he has gotten some new JUTC buses which he has procured. Why he didn't use that money, put it together and purchase some new school buses, or use a few of the new JUTC buses for the time being to transport the children. On the other hand, if you're gonna seek help, Why didn't put it this way then? All right, I have a portion of cash. Could you give me some help to purchase some new school buses rather than accepting some old ones? Of course, it may help some of us, and it probably better than nothing. But we need to change from this mentality where we become the dumping yard for some countries. We need to be we need to stop being scrap holders for some countries. Because I know in many countries those buses could never enter. No matter how you refurbish them, I you said you have run mechanical checks on them, they could never enter. So why Jamaica have this mentality that because it's poor and there's not a saying that we can't do better. We can do better. Yeah. They're not setting any example. And then now see the whole point. The same thing that they're against and trying to be against is the same thing they're heading up in, because they are saying that many of the public transportation, as I was saying before, is not in good condition, and many of them are refurbished and patched up, and yeah. But that's the same thing that he is doing right now. All of this is a brainwash. And then you have the same people running behind and saying that it's a good venture, and yes, it's a good venture by coming up with the idea of school buses, but do it the right way. Go for it the right way. They have a saying that first impression lasts. No, you're going at this for the first time and you're going in this fashion. No, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't look good as a country. It doesn't look good on a country. Hello, Mr. Tarnando. Hello, good day, good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you, my brother? An election is right around the corner. Election is now looming. Everyone is up in arms now and heading up in gears. Thank you, my brother. My day is going so good. Thank you much. How is your day going? That's good. That's good. Happy to know that your day is going good. Happy to know it. Which country are you? Where are you from? And what's your view? What's your view on my topic today? What's your view on my topic today? Oh, you like my video? Thank you, thank you. Thanks for watching. Yeah, man, please like, share, and subscribe. Randingo's Lifestyle. So Mr. Turnando is saying hi to everyone on the live. So Mr. Turnando, what's your opinion on the topic today? Oh, it's Eric from last time. Oh, welcome, my brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, my brother. What's your view on the topic? What's your opinion on the new school and the school buses that the government is planning to roll out? You're saying you like it. What do you like about it? School. Okay. 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 But the thing the thing about it is that there's a whole backlash going against because the buses are not new buses, they are refurbished buses. And if you're aware of Jamaica terrains and roads, are they fit enough to take on the battle? Or you like retro stuff? But we are talking about those buses being refurbished and the safety of our children on them, knowing Jamaican roads and terrains. I think there could be a better way out. Purchase some new buses or get some of those JUTC buses that has been recently procured for the time being. Yeah, there are second-hand buses which they also gonna have to make adjustments to them based on the doors because the doors are on the wrong hand, so they're now gonna have to make adjustments to them. And they're planning on rolling out those buses by September here for the new school year. It's full time we wise up as a people and as a nation and do better. we should and the next the other thing which they had pledged that by 2030 we should be first world country. How are we gonna be first world, part of the first world countries, under this regime that we are traveling on, and this trajectory that we are traveling on? How are we gonna be a part of the first world country if you are on a trajectory for first world country? Okay, if you're on a trajectory for first world country, right? There's no way you would accept something like this. 2030 may seem far away, but it's just around the corner. I'm sure we're not gonna be ready for first world country state. We're not gonna ready for first world country status. No. If we are traveling on this same pathway, it's like because we are poor, we just accept anything. Yeah. There's no better way out. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. We need to do better. Well, I'm gonna see how this is gonna affect the election coming, because that's a next side to look at. Is it going to be a plus for him, or a negative for him in this election? Since everything is being tried to push out before election in order to brainwash the people. Let me see if or if Jamaicans are really looking at this the real way. And at the same time, the opposition is crying out and is coming out harshly at him, and is saying that when they go in, the people should give them a chance, and when they go in, they'll change to some new bosses. Well, I'm not even comfortable there either until I see what's been put out on the table physically. Then I'll be able to share my thoughts and my feelings there. But until then, I'll be in limbo. We as a people need to stop being cowed down and bombarded by just word of mouth, rather than seeing physically physically improvement in a better fashion. Yeah, yeah, that's what we need to do. And I think sometime to come we even gonna have to we even gonna get gonna be disappointed because many other countries which are helping us, are which are trying to see us strive, probably stop helping us because at this moment not seeing a head forward, not seeing us being able to balance as yet on our own, are taking the fort for ourselves, they're gonna stop. Or probably they don't even stop because they know they can dump their garbage on us, which is not a good look for us. No, not a good look. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. 9 thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. So guys, thank you all for coming. Thank you guys for all your inputs. I've been here an hour and 4 minutes now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it for today. Or not for today, but for now. This is where I'm gonna leave it for now. This is where I'm gonna leave it for now, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you guys. Bye until then. This is where I'm gonna say bye for now. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. Until then, this is Randingo checking out. Thank you all for coming. Bye until then.